Recording. Welcome everyone. This activation, this Arcturian stem cell surgery, was initiated back in November 2025, and it is for you and us. And the words that often are coming through are for you, through you, of you. All right, and so this is a activation that is going to move so deeply in your cells that they have said that the integration of this will be 2 to 3 months. Honoring what is coming up in your body now, honoring what desires to land over the next hour. And we're going to go with it. But some of the boundaries or statements that I want to bring through to orient your body, I invite you to bring your hands to a space on your body that feels like it's bubbling, igniting, initiating. And knowing that this is about clarity and coherence. It's not about fixing. It's not a surgery of having to shift something, move something, take something out. This is a presence that is initiating in the stem cells of our body. Now, the journey we are going to take today is to clear the black box connection between our thymus, our marrow, and our sacrum. Now, our thymus is what directs and communicates that which is undistinguished, the stem cells that have not been communicated with their role as of yet. And so this is about clarity. So feel free to relax back now. I invite you to have your head on something and supported so that the vagal nerve can rest, can relax. And know that if you at any point fall asleep, that is so okay. You get the replay, and at the same time, you'll be moving deeper through your body. And just know that this is not about belief. This is about perception. Nothing here will require you to leave your body or override your nervous system. This will be the slowest transmission I have ever brought to life. And I invite you to rest in that, to receive, because this is not a space of convincing. I have been asked to facilitate this in co-creation with you. There are ideas that want to come through, but there is no actual map that they have given me as yet. So just remember that what you see and you feel today may not be the key, but the stabilization afterwards will be. So inviting you to fully let go, fully receive. I trust that you know how to deepen. And we're just going to take the 13 deep breaths that are connected into the Mayan signatures, the cosmic tones of the universe. The first one being magnetic, the 13th tone being cosmic. So with me, we're just going to go in and through the mouth. That's one. I'm going to call it before it's the last one. One more. Leaving this breath out, let all of that oxygen penetrate. This is hypoxia in its greatest form. Hold it out until you need to breathe in again. Hold it in the pineal, the pituitary. Bring your eyes inwards and upwards. Bring it out with a hum, a sound, or a letting go, a sigh. Kanika, Kanika, Kanika. Activating the Kanika bar around each and every person, connecting us through the lineage of this ancient wisdom, and in through the bones, and in through the marrow, and in through the stem cells. As we call on the Arcturian Healing Council of 9, they situate themselves around your body, 4 to each side, and 1 either at your head or your feet. They invite you now to feel the heaviness, the weight of your bones that have been held here through many lifetimes. In the tomb of your awareness, you are brought deeper and deeper into the soil, the rock, the clay, the tectonic plates, through the magma, like you are sinking, sinking, sinking into the depths. And as you are laid on the altar of life within the core of this planet, you start to look up in this cavernous space, and within the galaxy and the Milky Way that is above you. One unique star system comes closer, drawing you and it together as a magnetic field. In your peripherals, you can still see, feel, and experience the Milky Way around you, but this unique star system is coming down to greet you. And as it does, there is one defining star. And with the light that filters through your pineal, you start to realize it is a mirror reflection. You see yourself in all aspects of you, all moments in time, all past, present and future. And the entire cavern is filled with mirrors, all lifetimes. And as it starts to spin, you anchor more deeply into your bones, knowing you are held. And you see the lifetime that this shadow, black box, or black lineage, black ink, black soot, placed pressure on the communication between your lineage bacteria, your thymus, your higher heart, the keeper of the 144 immortality cells, the Arcturian cells, and the bone marrow, the grail, the birther. You are shown the space in your body that has been holding this, not as punishment, but as an opportunity to, in one moment in time, step through in order to solidify clarity and cohesion. Within this trinity of this bacteria, the unique bacteria called the magnetotactic bacteria, the thymus, and the marrow. You start to recognize that this has also been occurring to this planet. The Arcturians are coming through fully and completely now. I will be channeling from here. You're invited to take your journey. These magnetotactic bacteria, deeply connected to the Earth's magnetic field, and we are clearing out the shadow of them within the conversation, the communication, long before the brain enacted thoughts, as we are coming into the living system of the field of sensitivity. Take your journey now as the surgery begins. It is through us that we see that there has been a distortion in the field that has stopped the full clarity and cohesion of light that desires to penetrate in and through all magnetic fields, including your heart space, including the higher heart. And as we do this, we are, through quantum technology and aligning the Kanika connection, clearing any distortion, any inverted light temples, contracts, through the occipital and the manubrium. This is occurring in Quebec, right through into the heart of Avalon, and deepen into the sacrum, right down into the Antarctica, where all magnetotectonic bacteria have been held for far too long in a frozen box. As this is opened, there is a clearing on this planet. It is a catalytic storm that is occurring, and it is inflamed. This has been holding back this stem cell cohesion. And as this has been clearing, there is a clarity that desires to come through fully and completely for the thymus to start speaking to its 144 achenic cells, the immortality cells. And as this aligns, then there is an opening that allows for the bone marrow to communicate more thoroughly through the power of this surgery. We, with precision, are clearing this through all past, present, and future timelines. We clear, cleanse, release, and purify, dissolve all cords, hooks, webs, threads, connections, contracts, entities, implants, false architecture, and through all past, present, future timelines, multidimensional time-space continuum, ancestral, generational, bone matrix, DNA, subatomic nucleic acid, down into the quarks and quantum entanglement, and the tectonic plates and the growth plates, allowing for interleukin 7 to awaken and allowing for the anti-inflammatory mechanisms to enhance, allowing for communication between the bone marrow and the stem cells and the magnetotectonic bacteria to initiate a new response of clarity. As you come into your mirror, you are invited to clear the mirror in a way that is unique specifically for you in this now moment. As you see yourself in the truth of who you are, it is an alignment that is occurring within all star systems, not just your own, and all galaxy fields, reigniting and reinitiating the full conversation communication of you being here as being the unique communication, opening the manubrium, higher heart, bone marrow, and these unique bacteria fields that are connected to the magnetic resonance of your planet. This is occurring on many timelines, but also above and below through all galaxy fields, holographic, telepathic. And we clear this through all bodies of light, etheric, psychic, emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, holographic, telepathic, planetary, and galactic. You may feel bubbles coming up in your body, and this is natural. This is actually a very clear sign that there is a clearing that is occurring within your field. The lymphatic body is starting to cleanse, not just through the kidneys. We are starting to use a new technology in and through the gaseous higher frequency of molecules that is coming onto your planet. So every time you breathe, there is a higher release of this lymphatic waste that has been holding this inflammation in place on the planet, in and through all human realms, and in and through species that have been decimated on your planet as well, including that of the mycelium. We are clearing any dense, dark spores that has been connected into this triangulation black box, penetrating it now. Within this black box or triangulation, we have seen that what has been clearing is the narcissistic empathic templating that has been laid down through the reptilian field from many thousands eons ago, and for it to be recycled as it is penetrated and dissolved into ash, it is recycled into the higher realm, the templating of authenticity and vulnerability. This is the clearing of your and your planet, of the doing versus the being, and we are clearing this from an ultimately DNA, RNA level, where the mind has been more important than the body and the spiritual eros, aura, returning the erotic innocence to the field. That in your play, in your joy, in your abundance, in your prosperity, authenticity thrives. There is a juxtaposition that is occurring on the planet in this moment as the new North Pole, the new South Pole is being adjusted within your field. You are finding your axis in your atlas. There is a map that awakens now, like a holographic field within the mirror that you have been working with, that you have been clearing and cleansing in this moment. So awaken and receive with your permission the full truth map, the true map that is actually outside of all time. This is not 2026. This is the original Haliata energy. Haliata energy. If you connect into the original timelines of this planet, Haliata is connected into all five civilizations that have occurred here over time that are parallel in their living abundance at this time. Haliata is the truth of your now moment. And by penetrating time and space, we liberate freedom. This is the rebirth and the phoenix rising from the embers, from the ashes, clearing off any ashes from the mirror and seeing the map start to lay within your field, within your body, within your marrow, as if it was a stem cell rejuvenation. A re-knitting, a re-threading, a re-weaving of the crystalline matrix through the marrow and the bone tissue, the blastocytes, the osteocytes. Any pain in your body is just a representation of the clearing to find cohesion and clarity. You will now be taken on your own journey unique to yourself, and in through this map, this true compass and atlas that is making its way embodied. You will rise from the altar and step through into the mirror field. You will be taken exactly where you need to be taken. You do not have to do. Let go and receive. If at any point you feel like you are falling, there is a golden woven thread of this matrix, the true matrix, like a surgical wound healing matrix that will catch you. Take flight now through the clarity of this true mirror field. As we continue to clear any triangulated black box. As you are invited to return from your unique journey, before you do, you gather a unique, powerful orb of light from the ethers of the universe, galaxies. This is one of the galactic key codes of the magnetotactic bacteria that are connected into the Earth's crystalline field. And as you draw this back with you, you are naturally pulled into the field of the sun, the true sun, riding the waves of the light filaments. You are pulled into the center, protected by the power of your team. You are absorbed into the center of the sun, the Thymus of our galaxy. Which will energetically burn off any further dross, looshing, parasitic natures, bacterial overgrowth of the shadow, any remnants of the triangulated black box, any distorted fields, any inflammation, any discommunication between organs, cells, microorganisms of the truth. Feeling your body turn to liquid light. Held by the Arcturian Healing Council of 9, you are safe. Your bones and bone marrow finding cohesion and clarity. Is that which no longer serves you moving forward is burnt into ashes. And what is left is the truth of you. Unapologetic, undeniable, uninhibited for the power of your legacy. Yes. And as this alchemy starts to come to a close, you are propelled like the rebirth of the phoenix out through the sun, through the current solar explosions, back into the true time of Halita, and back into the center, through the clearest mirror that you now cannot see, the translucent bioluminescent field of the stars within the sun, within the earth, within the core of the earth, and you are returned whole, clear, concise, and in cohesion, coherence to the altar of life. Where all elements, whether spoken for or not, replenish your body. Bringing it into powerful communicative equilibrium, equanimity. Fueling and feeding your body exactly what it needs, desires. To strengthen its spine, soften its heart. Aisiano toishiana rolite tiaro toko oviriana mana. Before you rise from this altar of life, you feel the 144 Akenic immortality cells that are now in full communication, unimpeded by anything or anybody, start to make their way around your field, like an atomic golden seed circling your body. To begin with, centimeters from your body, slowly expanding out from your body to become a meter from your body. These 144 Akenic golden orbs recoding your body. Now it starts to move a kilometer out past your body. Now you are connecting with your unique community, the common unity of those who are in highest alignment. Now it is moving further out, miles from your body. Some are staying close, some are moving further out. In every direction. And they are gathering the communication of prosperity in your body. To find, align, and connect with those who resource your legacy. And in doing so, you resource others. Now they become miles and miles out, hundreds of miles out. Some still circling the body closely, others moving far beyond what your electromagnetic field has been able to concept before. Now it is moving, they are moving, these 144 golden orbs, golden seeds of light, the Akenic cells, are connecting in with the Earth's 144 Arcturian cells. And now they are moving even further out throughout our galaxy. Never feeling unsafe, they are now in purpose, gathering all resources in divine union with Source, for you to be in your vitality, in your cosmic vitality, as well as your physical vitality. That you are repellent for those who are not in alignment and magnetic for those who are. Leading from your soul's power. In this fortified field, you are limitless and yet still seen, still deeply heard, and even more deeply received for who you be as you are. Staying in this expansion for a moment, softening where the body has felt uncomfortable in this expansion. Taking 3 more breaths in this vast expansion of your communicative cells. Having felt the transmission of the skirts of the universe, they slowly start to make their way back, knowing that they can always come this far and are still deeply connected to you in the quarks of time. And as you slowly make their way back to you, you see the earth as a more vibrant, coherent space now. The seasons are stronger. The abundance is more free-flowing. The authenticity is making waves of healing. As they return and observe as they return, they see the shift. In this, the cell of the planet, our Mama Gaia, our Mama Arya. And as they return, these Arcturian cells are in constant communication with the divine alignment of truth, rewiring your identity to be more of you, while your body is more anchored in the power of the true atlas, axis, and compass. These Arcanic cells will continue to be fully activated in this energy for 36 days. And on the 37th, the gene key 37 will open and awaken. But more than that, you being here is the communication. As you feel the vibration and frequency in your body, you are given one unique message from the Healing Council of Nine. The surgery is now complete. The integration is now alive. If you feel as though you are rocking, just give permission for your body to continue to be rocked like a child in the arms of the earth. Once you have received your message, the shroud that has cloaked your body from any fear of persecution, annihilation, being ostracized or pushed out, is starting to release as your body rises now. Rises with the support of your teams, the Arcturian Healing Council of Nine, and the full trinity of the Thymus, Arcanic, immortality cells of the 144, the purity of the growth plates, bone marrow, and bone tissue, and the power of the magnetotactic plates, bacteria, of true source. All in communication, all in clarity, all in cohesion for 2026, or the true Halata time frame and beyond. And as your body is lifted without any pushing, forcing, needing, striving, up through that galaxy field, back through the magma, tectonic plates, clay, rock, soil, and sand, you realize you are the seed that is opening as you burst through from the shadow. This new, truer, more authentic body of light, etheric, psychic, emotional, mental, spiritual, planetary, galactic, holographic, and telepathic bodies is being birthed. And it returns to your physical body now. Feeling that link, like the whale's song calling you all the way back into your body. There is nothing to do, just an invitation to take your first new in-breath. And as you start to return, we give absolute thanks and grace to this Arcturian Healing Council of 9. Thank you. And to all our guides and our teams and the ancestors of the lands that our bones lay on. You're invited to feel your fingers and your toes as you slowly awaken the pathways in your physical body. Feel the excitement of your higher heart as it feels seen and heard, as it comes up into your xiphoid, your thyroid, your voice, and just bring any sound that desires to move through you. Just calling back every aspect of you that was observer, witness, alchemist, guide, leader, voice, whatever parts of you, so that you can be here, embodied, and received. So the only thing that I was asked to invite you to do after this is over the next 24 to 48 hours is to wash your mirrors. And possibly windows if they give a reflection. Glasses, screens on your phone, things like that. It's a full clearing of many dimensions. Karen, I cleaned them yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, being a co-creation in this space, because each of you has made this remarkable. I don't think my body has ever felt so landed and yet cosmic at the same time.